equestrian friends, it's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to make a new bridle rack to hang up in my barn, but for right now I'm going to hang it in my house since it's cold. So I wanted to walk you through an easy way of how to make a bridle rack that you can put in your barn, your tack room, or even in your house if you wanted to. So first I was going to utilize what I already had so I didn't have to go out and spend any money. So I went out to my tack room and took down all of the bridle hooks, bridle racks, whatever you want to call them, and brought them inside so I can paint them. And since it's cold outside, this is a really good time for me to bring in all of my tack and reorganize my tack room. So the first thing I did was spray paint the bridle hooks, and I am in love with rose gold, and I found some really good rose gold metallic paint, and I just painted all of the bridle hooks. And while the paint was drying, then I found a piece of lumber to be the back of the bridle rack. And I have a lot of 1x6 inch lumber, so that's what I decided to use. Then I drilled some starter holes for where the screws are going to go when it's hanging up. And then I just started positioning the bridle hooks on just to see what it would look like. So far, I'm really happy with it. And after I sanded the backboard, then it was time to paint it, and I love the chalk paint, so I painted the board with plaster colored chalk paint. Then I did a little bit of antiquing with some clear wax. And then I added the dark wax to make it look a little bit older. This gives it that neat farmhouse style look, which I'm incorporating now into my tack room. And then I took some screws that are going to hold the bridle hooks on, and I wanted to make sure that they were the same color because these were all different colors. So I took the rose gold spray paint and spray painted the screws so they will all match in color even though they may not match in style. And after the board was dry and the screws were dry and the bridle hooks were dry, it was time to assemble the bridle rack. I figured out where I wanted the bridle hooks to go, and then I just attached them to the board. And this is the bridle rack done and ready to hang up. So then I took it inside and decided just to put some nails in the wall and hang up the bridle rack. And well, that didn't work very well. So then I drilled some holes and put in wall anchors, which is what I should have done in the first place. And then I hung up the bridle rack using the wall anchors to make sure the bridle rack would stay on the wall and not fall off. There it is, secure on the wall. Then it was okay for me to hang up my bridles. Well, apart from my little snafu when I hung up the bridle rack, now it's all done. It can hold all of the bridles and it is beautiful in my house, and now my bridles don't have to live outside, especially when it's cold. My husband's office is kind of becoming a tack room. This is like really cool. This is like I have an indoor tack room, but it's also his office. I'm not too sure how he'll feel about that, but making projects like this is really fun and it's really easy. I repurposed the bridle hangers, bridle hooks, whatever you want to call them, and made them rose gold. And then I just used a piece of 1x6 inch wood that I painted with chalk paint and added a little distressing and some antiquing wax to it. So overall, this was a really simple project, very fun, very easy to do at very minimal cost. And it didn't take very long either. I was able to make this bridle rack in about an hour, hour and a half. And that was because I painted the bridle hangers last night and I did 2 coats of paint and let them dry. So today it was all ready for me to put together. So that was a really fun and easy DIY barn project that you can make for your tack room. You can update your tack room. You can make it as a gift. It's that time of year again when we start thinking about getting gifts for people in our lives. So that would be a really neat Christmas present for someone, I think. If my husband would have made that for me, I would have been stoked and super excited. But I just made it myself. Took all the pressure off of him then. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I have lots of other DIY projects, horse related, some dog related, and I've been branching out lately and putting in some DIY projects that you can make for the inside of your home. So you can beautify your tack room on the outside and then the inside as well. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.